guys, welcome to another video. Today is market day, so I'm just getting ready right now. It's like 6 a.m. But we will be on our way to the market shortly, and I'll show you guys my setup and everything. I'm back from the market now, so it wasn't like super busy. It wasn't as busy as it was last weekend, and I'm gonna blame that on the weather because it was pouring all day. It still is, and people probably just didn't want to get out of their house when the weather's like that. So there was still some people. I still made a decent amount of sales, but it wasn't near as busy as it was last week. And a lot of other vendors also said this was pretty slow because the weather is just disgusting. So let's hope that in the future it's better when the weather is better. So for like reference, this was my second time ever doing this exact farmer's market. I have been trying to get into this market for so long, and I finally got in. I was like, yay. And I also have kind of exciting news for you guys, really exciting for me. But I recently got into literally the biggest Christmas market in the province. Like, even people from other provinces, like vendors I know, come to this event, and it's huge. Like, it's estimated over 20,000 people go to shop there every year, and this isn't like a big city, so that's a lot of people for us. So I finally got accepted to be a vendor at that event. I was on a waiting list, not thinking I was gonna get a booth, and then I got a booth. So I'm so excited. I'm getting ready for that already, making a bunch of stock. And obviously that stock is coming with me to these farmers markets, but I'm obviously stocking up for this big event because I will need a lot of stock. But anyways, so for my sales for today, the total amount of money that I made today was $537 in sales, and the booth fee is a bit odd, but I'm assuming it's because like there's taxes included. So the booth fee is $36.80, so that would leave me with $500.20, but there were square fees. They were pretty low today because most people did pay with cash. So the square fees were $2.47, so that would make my profit today $497.73. So it's not like as good as last week or anything like that, but it is still pretty good. So my goal for these events is $500 a week. Like, I say a week because these markets happen once a week. So my goal is normally $500, and I was really close. Like, if it wasn't for the square fees, I would have met that goal, but I was like $2 off. So, you know, it's pretty close. Now I will go through the breakdown of my sales, and I'll tell you guys how many of each items that I sold out of the amount that I brought. If I have a picture of that exact item or something very similar that I made, I'll put a picture up for you guys, and I'll tell you guys how much I sold that item for. So first is chicken nuggets. Before I started doing this particular farmer's market, chicken nuggets did not sell for me, but at this market, they sell really well. I sold out last time, but this time I brought 8 chicken nuggets and I sold 5 of them for $8 each. I brought 8 chickens, and I sold 4 of them for $15 each. Chickens have also been pretty popular at this particular market. Now last time I had brought 6 leggy frogs and I sold out, so I brought 8 this time, but I only sold 2 of them for $8 each. And I brought 13 mini whales and I sold 2 for $8 each also. I brought 12 regular bees and I sold 3 of them for $12 each. I brought 3 baby loveys and I sold 1 for $25. I brought 2 cats and I sold 1 for $18. I brought 15 chunky octopuses and I sold 4 of them for $10 each. I brought 5 elephants and I sold 3 of them for $25 each. Elephants were pretty popular today. Last time they didn't really sell that well. I only sold 1. So I was really happy that my elephants are popular today. I had brought 10 octopals and I sold 1 for $15. Those octopals are just like octopuses but with no safety eyes or anything so that they're safer for babies. They're not really popular. I never sell that many of them, but I just like having them for when someone wants to get something for like a baby or a small child and they're worried about safety eyes. I do have those octopals there. My lovies also have embroidered eyes and faces, but I just like having the octopals there as an option for people that are buying for babies. Now, I was so happy that this sold. Like, I did not think it was gonna sell. It's one of my big eye catchers, but I sold my giant squid. I only had one, and I sold it for $45. And the lady that bought it also gave me a $2 tip because she also bought a chicken nugget. But I was so happy, and I was like, that means so much, especially when people like tip. It's like, you know that they appreciate your work. They know that your work is worth it. They don't even complain about the price because they know the amount of time and effort that went into making it. It's just amazing. I sold 1 pack of catnip toys out of 6 and I sold it for $10. And last time I had brought, I don't know how many catnip toys, but I had sold so many, and this time I only sold 1. So this market was just really all over the place, really. I had brought 1 ghost and I sold it for $15. And I brought 1 ghost keychain and I sold it for $7. I had brought 2 ice cream keychains and I sold 1 for $7 also. So I had this one bunny that was bigger than my other bunnies, so I priced it at $32 instead of $30, and it sold. So I sold the one big bunny that I had for $32. And I had 2 regular bunnies for $30 and I sold 1. So that was amazing because usually they don't sell, I guess because of the higher price point. But today, like, higher priced items were selling and it was kind of odd, but it was nice. I sold 1 regular pumpkin out of 3 and I sold it for $15. And I say regular pumpkins because I had a bigger one for $20, but that one didn't sell. I sold 2 mini turtles out of 5 and I sold them for $10 each. I sold 1 scrunchie for $4 and I had brought 14. I always have a bunch of scrunchies. They don't sell that well, but I just have them there because the people that like them, like, really like them. So I just like having them there, and I also have a deal for them. They are $4 each or 3 for $10. So I always tell people that when they're only buying 1, but they just end up buying 1. So I don't really know if the deal ever does anything, but I just like having it there. I brought 1 mini mushie and I sold it for $10. I don't have a picture of it because I just used like yarn scraps that I had and I didn't think I could even make anything, but I managed to make a little mini mushie and I sold it for $10. And that is all I sold. So that's a total of 38 items that sold. So like, when you think about it, 38 items isn't that many, but I sold a lot more like higher priced items than I did last time. Last time I found a lot of like lower priced items sold, like leggy frogs. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but chicken nuggets sold too well last time. So I find like this time I sold like my big bunny, 1 regular bunny, my big squid, lots of elephants, and those are all like over $25. So usually it's stuff under $25 that sells the most, but this time it was different. I was a little bit confused because I was like, no, I don't know what my best sellers are for this type of market. So you never really know what your best sellers are because it always changes, but this one was just different. I don't know. But I'm definitely not gonna complain because I'm very happy with my sales for today, and I'm excited to make more stuff for next week and for the giant Christmas market that I'm doing. I am so excited, guys. Like, I don't even know how to explain how excited I am. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support me, please check out my Ko-fi link in the description. There's an option to tip or donate or buy me a coffee, and you can also check out my Ko-fi shop where I have a lot of plushies actually listed in my shop, and I have my crochet patterns on there, so definitely check those out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!